Welcome to the 6th grade award ceremony for Robert Lee Elementary. Please rise for the presentation of colors presented by the CC Win Junior ROTC. At this time, I'm going to call Alejandra Diaz, Fernando Martinez, and Vianney Gonzalez to come up here, please. Alejandra, vente. Go ahead. Close to the microphone.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now, Mr. Fernando Martinez with the Texas Pledge.
Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
The Rebel Pledge by Vianney Gonzalez.
As an honorable rebel, I will strive to achieve my goals, respect others, and demonstrate my pride and courage at all times.
Thank you. At this time, please give a big round of applause introducing Ms. Blanca Musquiz, Robert E. Lee Principal.
Thank you. You may sit down. Thank you. Bienvenidos padres de familia, alumnos de sexto grado y profesorado. Les damos las gracias por asistir a nuestra ceremonia que reconocerá a nuestros alumnos de Robert E. Lee. Les damos las gracias por participar en nuestra ceremonia que va a reconocer a nuestros pequeños rebeldes. Me gustaría que nuestros alumnos siguieran con su éxito en el futuro cercano. Pueden lograrlo con 3 pasos. Ayuden en casa, ayuden en la escuela y ayúdense ustedes mismos para que puedan ayudar a los demás a ser ciudadanos productivos. Gracias. Welcome parents, students, and staff to Robert E. Lee 2016 6th grade award ceremony. We are very happy that our Rebel students are making their way to middle school. We have mixed feelings about our Rebel students. We are sad to see them leave, but at the same time, we are very happy that they're going on to the next step in their lives. These Rebels are ready to make their mark. I would like for our Rebels to remember the following. Number 1, help at home. Number 2, help at school. And number 3, help yourself so you can help others in society. Sometimes there will be obstacles. Work through them. Step it up when it's tough and never, ever give up. You've made it this far. You can continue succeeding, because ultimately it is your choice to succeed. We look forward to seeing you become productive citizens. Thank you. And now I will turn it over to a special guest speaker, Mayor Ramsey Cantu.
Good evening. Good evening, faculty, administration from Robert E. Lee Elementary, and of course to the parents, to the family members, to the graduating class and Rebels of 2016. Give yourselves a hand. You know, I want to first start off by thanking your principal, Ms. Blanca Musquiz, and of course your counselor, Ms. Mari Carmen Rangel, for inviting me to speak before you here today at this wonderful commencement ceremony celebrating 6 great years of elementary and the efforts and opportunities that you all have given to reach this goal here tonight. It gives me, of course, great pleasure to congratulate each of you and to let you know that tonight is your night. It is your day and your night for recognition and for reward. You know, I believe that what should make you most proud is not the actual honor of being a 6th grade graduate from Robert E. Lee Elementary, but what you had to do to be one. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said that the reward of things well done is to have done it. Any additional recognition is just the icing on the cake, not to be expected, but definitely to be enjoyed. For anything worth having, one must pay the price, and that price is always hard work, self-sacrifice, and determination. And that is what each of you graduates are all about. Your numerous hours of studying, science projects, preparing for STAR exams have all finally paid off. You've made it, and you are now going to be moving on to that next step in your life. Robert E. Lee Elementary has served as a stepping stone to your future. Each of you has the vision and the capacity to achieve whatever goals you have set out for yourselves. But I'm going to ask each of you, all 65 of you graduating here today, that you all picture yourselves 10 years from now. And as you envision that, follow through with that vision that you have for each of you. Should obstacles come your way, quickly get past them, and I encourage each of you to step up to the plate and stand firm on your convictions. Do not ever let anyone tell you that it cannot get done, or it's impossible, or you're too young. Remember, to believe is to achieve. You know, I obtained my associate's degree in 2004, and 2 years later, in 2006, I was elected at the age of 22 to serve on the Eagle Pass City Council. and ultimately further elected in 2010 as mayor of this great city. We made history as the youngest individual to serve in both of these capacities. I have always had a strong passion for community involvement and leadership, yet I had placed the completion of my bachelor's degree, my university degree, I placed that on hold to give my community the service that it so deserved. But I'm proud to say that after a while of giving back in public service, I fulfilled that goal back in December, completed my degree, and went on now completing my first semester of my master's in public administration. Why I tell you this is that at times, obstacles are going to come up. Things are going to happen. There are going to be forks in the road that you're going to have to make a decision. But always remember to finish and to complete the goals that you have ultimately set out for yourself. You know, some, of course, and I want to ask and remind the parents that are here today and the family members, education is key, not only in these students' lives, but in all of our lives as a community. And I remind you all too, for those of you who have not had that opportunity, to continue with your education or to encourage others in your family to continue, do so, because it is never too late to complete your degree. The test of what you graduates have obtained through your education will be what you are able to accomplish in your future. Great responsibilities await you, not only as you leave Robert E. Lee Elementary, but as you enter either Eagle Pass Junior High or Memorial Junior High, then high school, and at the college level. Great things await each of you. And I challenge each of you to have the strength and fortitude to continue what you are doing now and for the rest of your lives. Be a part of the few that make things happen rather than those who watch things happen. You know, I'll remind you that in my time, in my earlier years, which were not too long ago, at elementary level, and I'm sorry, I wasn't a rebel, I was a falcon. Don't throw anything at me. We all get along, and we're all one district, we're all united. But I can tell you that those years were some of the greatest years of my life. I remember the UIL activities, student council, leadership opportunities, football, baseball, remembering serving as even president at that level of the student council. I want to say to all of you all, remember these days, because they're going to be wonderful memories for you when you reach my age, which is a little bit older than what you all are today. You know, times have changed, and there are many more opportunities available to students now than in the older generations that our parents and grandparents were raised in. I respect all levels of education. My grandmother had a third-grade education and later became a very successful cattle company businesswoman. My father has a sixth-grade education and was a migrant worker. My mother, a high school graduate, whom together own and manage a very successful towing company in our city. And my sister, who pursued her education to the fullest and is now practicing and as a successful attorney. Neither member in my family is better than the less educated one. I feel that my parents and my grandmother have had the highest education, and that is the education of life and the lessons that life taught them. The morals and the values that they have taught me and my sister are priceless. Many of us have heard that quote, education is not a preparation for life, but education is life itself. So I encourage each of you to continue to pursue your education and to use the knowledge that you gain to better yourself, your family, and in turn, use your education to give back to your community in whatever profession and career that many years down the road you all decide to embark on. Many things can be taken away from you. Your home can be foreclosed on, your car can possibly be taken away, but your education is something that you will have for a lifetime. I see each of you here as leaders who are willing to prepare yourself to become engaged citizens. And I ask you to sharpen your skills and to use that education that you take on to the challenges of today's world and to help shape tomorrow's future. Accomplish great things through perseverance, service, and commitment to their cause. Your experience here at Robert E. Lee Elementary has expanded your horizons and has helped to mold you into independent self-motivators who will strive to do your very best, now at the junior high level. Your future holds amazing opportunities, not only for each of you, but for your families and for all of us as a community. You have made it to the top of this mountain today in achieving your 6th grade graduation certificate. Now I ask that you challenge yourself to climb an even higher and steeper one. I applaud every graduate here today, each of you, of course, who has your very own stories with your families. And I applaud your families and most importantly, your parents, con quien les quiero dar las gracias a cada uno de los padres de familia por todo el esfuerzo que han hecho por sus hijos, por sus nietos y por familiares. El éxito de ellos es el éxito de cada uno de ustedes y pienso que ustedes como padres de familia merecen un gran aplauso por ese guía que le han dado a sus hijos. As you leave Robert E. Lee Elementary today, or in a couple of days, when you'll leave those hallways, you won't have to worry about Miss Mooskies possibly yelling at you in the hallway. Miss Mooskies, that never happened, right? It did? Okay. But you are leaving prepared for whatever challenges await you, with confidence and determination. You have been nourished academically, spiritually, and mentally, and you are ready to climb that next mountain. Always remember that if life throws you a curveball, as you ascend up that next climb, stay focused, get up, and brush yourself off. The most certain way to succeed is to try and try one more time. Never, ever give up. Push yourself to strive for nothing less than 150% or more. Never forget your roots and your sacrifices that you and your parents and your loved ones have made to place you where you are today. I am confident that each of you will bring a blessing to your families and to all those who have planned and labored for you, and most importantly, for yourselves. In closing, I'd like to share with you a poem that is displayed on the wall at Mother Teresa's Children's Home in Calcutta, written by Kent M. Keith. It's titled Anyway. And this will guide you in a preparation to your next journey, and it reads as follows. People are illogical, unreasonable, and at times self-centered. Love them anyway. If you do good, people will accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Do good anyway. If you are successful, you win false friends and true enemies. Succeed anyway. The good you do today might be forgotten tomorrow, but do good anyway. Honesty and frankness make you vulnerable, but be honest and frank anyway. The biggest men with the biggest ideas can be shot down by the smallest men with the smallest minds, but think big anyway. People favor underdogs, but follow only the top dogs. Fight for a few underdogs anyway. What you spend years building may be destroyed overnight, but build anyway. People really need help, but may attack you if you help them. Help people anyway. Give the world the best that you've got, and you might get kicked in the teeth, but give the world the best you can anyway. This poem, I feel, is very important for y'all to remember. Y'all are not only students, and you're not only going to be moving on, but you all are productive citizens. And I hope that years down, you remember when that young mayor came over here to talk to y'all at your 6th grade graduation, that you be productive citizens 10 years down the road, that you be college graduates 10 years down the road or more, and that you come back and you give back to your city. Remember that it's always important to do the right thing, good and true, even if others don't appreciate it. You have to keep striving no matter what, because if you don't, many of the things that need to be done in our world will never get done. You have reached one of your goals here today, So now, together, let's continue climbing that next higher and steeper mountain to the top. Congratulations to the class of 2016. Follow your dreams, make your school, Robert E. Lee Elementary, and your city proud, and remember that as you move on to either become a maverick or to become an eagle, you were always a rebel first. Congratulations and best of luck to all of you.
Thank you, Mayor Ramsey English Cantu. Thank you. One more round of applause, please. You did a great job. Thank you. And now, students, we will begin with Mr. Rodriguez's class. And thank you, students, for being very, very nice and attentive as you hear your awards. And we begin with Edgar Arismendi. Perfect attendance certificate, certificate of completion. María Fernanda Bustos, GT, UIL, Certificate of Completion. Eric Diaz, Certificate of Completion. Kylie Diaz, Certificate of Perfect Attendance, Certificate of Completion.
¿Ya le subiste el volumen?
Yes. Oh, no, I meant to look there. Rogelio Enriquez, Certificate of Completion. Giselle Flores Delgado, Citizenship Certificate, Certificate of Completion. Jesus Franco, 6 years perfect attendance, all year perfect attendance, Certificate of Completion. I said it. I said it. You couldn't hear? soy acá. Daisy Garza, all year perfect attendance, certificate of completion. Jose Hernandez, all year perfect attendance, student of the year, certificate of completion. Okay, thank you. Jacqueline Hawkins, certificate of completion. Marcelo Lopez, all year perfect attendance, certificate of completion. Alexis Martinez, 6 years perfect attendance, all year perfect attendance, and certificate of completion. 6 years, 6 years, 6 years. Leslie Mendoza, all year perfect attendance, GT, student council, and certificate of completion. Dice GT, the big one. GT, Menmuskis. The GT, Leslie Mendoza. Menmuskis, le falta uno. Yes. Alejandro Ontiveros, perfect attendance certificate, honor roll certificate, UIL and certificate of completion. Julissa Ortiz, perfect attendance certificate and certificate of completion. Reyes Peña, perfect attendance certificate, certificate of completion. Quesada, perfect attendance certificate, certificate of completion. Jocelyn Rosas, perfect attendance certificate, certificate of completion. Picture. Brianna Tillery, perfect attendance certificate, certificate of completion. Alma Villa, perfect attendance certificate, certificate of completion. Kimberly Zúñiga, perfect attendance certificate, certificate of completion. Mr. Rodriguez class. That concludes Mr. Rodriguez's class. Round of applause. No se oían y no se los vieron. No se los vieron unos. I was saying it real loud.
That's okay.
Now we're gonna ask Mr. Villarreal's class to stand up. Should I take a picture? Pero no, pues como que no le va a entender.
No.
Híjole, esta va a ser, get ready for this one.
Okay.
It's a lot, Antonia.
Oh my God.
Yes. Híjole. Okay, students. We're gonna start with Antonia Aguilera. Okay. 6 years on a roll, 6 years perfect attendance, all year on a roll, all year perfect attendance, student of the year, GT, UIL, top AR reader, student council, volleyball, softball certificate, softball medal and all-star certificate and certificate of completion. Thank you so much, and audience for keeping nice and quiet so we can hear all the awards. Congratulations to all of you. Okay, round of applause. Congratulations, Antonio. Jocelyn Avendano, certificate of completion. completion. Emmanuel Cortez, perfect attendance certificate, certificate of completion. Alejandra Diaz, perfect attendance certificate, honor roll certificate, student council, volleyball, and certificate of completion. Crystal Flores, softball medal, certificate of completion. Vianey Gonzalez, all year perfect attendance. UIL, student council, volleyball certificate, softball medal, certificate of completion. Jimena Lucero, certificate of completion.
Después de que vuelvan a aplaudir y se cae, vuelve a repetirlo. Así lo voy a decir.
Ricardo Martínez, perfect attendance certificate and certificate of completion. Leila Olivas, certificate of completion. Nayeli Quiroz, attendance certificate, student council, and certificate of completion. Chenes y requenes. Perfect attendance certificate, certificate of completion. Noé Rios, Student Council, certificate of completion. Gerardo Robledo, certificate of completion. Margarita Rodríguez, certificate of completion. Kayla Romero, all year perfect attendance, certificate of completion. José Treviño. Perfect attendance certificate, honor roll certificate, citizenship award, UIL certificate of completion. Melissa Vaquera, all year perfect attendance, dance participation, certificate of completion. Raimundo Zamudio, certificate of completion. Lisette, se volvió mucho más. Lo que sobre. Thank you so much, Mr. Villarreal's class. Thank you. And now, Ms. Izquierdo's class. Go ahead, please stand up.
No, serio. I get it for you?
Ms. Izquierdo's class. Híjole, es que mis ojos están bien aburridos.
I know.
No, pero but it's sincerely, because it's them. Because when they be quiet, sorry. I don't know how to ask them nicely because I'm being really too.
No, ya vamos a terminar.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yair Arambula, perfect attendance certificate and certificate of completion. Ricardo Cabrales, perfect attendance certificate, student council, and certificate of completion. Stephanie Castañeda, certificate of completion. Karina Flores, volleyball certificate. Volleyball certificate. Softball medal, all-star in softball certificate, and certificate of completion. Isaac Gomez, perfect attendance certificate and certificate of completion. Jose Garcia, certificate of completion. Certificate of completion. Six years. Kimberly Garcia, 6 years, perfect attendance. Kimberly Garcia, 6 years, perfect attendance, all year, perfect attendance, softball medal, and certificate of completion. Jeremiah Garza, perfect attendance certificate, certificate of completion. Perfect attendance certificate and certificate of completion. Gonzalez. All year honor roll. All year perfect attendance. All year honor roll. All year perfect attendance. Millionaires Word Club Trophy and Certificate of Completion. Siguiente, ándale, Jeremiah. Come on, don't be shy. Smile. Jose Juan Guzman. Perfect attendance certificate and certificate of completion. Mariana Ledesma, perfect attendance certificate, top AR reader, and certificate of completion. The star. Mariana Ledesma, perfect attendance certificate, top AR reader, certificate of completion. And the Millionaire Word Club. Alexia Limon. 6 years on a roll. 6 years on a roll. All year on a roll. All year perfect attendance. UIL. The Millionaire Word Club Trophy. Volleyball and certificate of completion. Estoy hablando bien fuerte, ya no puedo. Alexia Limon, 6 years on a roll, all year on a roll, all year perfect attendance, UIL, Millionaires Word Club, volleyball, certificate of completion. Congratulations, Mika. Fernando Martinez. All year perfect attendance. Student of the Year, Citizenship Award, Student Council, and Certificate of Completion. Merari Medina, certificate of completion. Merari Medina, certificate of completion. Alexa Núñez, perfect attendance certificate and certificate of completion. Miguel Ortiz, all year perfect attendance and certificate of completion. Ya no me sale la voz. Abigail Quintero, perfect attendance certificate and certificate of completion. Brandon Rubio, perfect attendance certificate and certificate of completion. Isabel Santos, certificate of completion. Crystal Belize, perfect attendance certificate and certificate of completion. Ismael Zapata, perfect attendance certificate and certificate of completion. Ruby. Thank you, Ms. Izquierdo's class.
The millionaires, the millionaires.
Don't scare me, but you're
No,
gonna
the
talk,
6
no?
years attendance. Eh?
6 years. I mean the presidential.
Digo, no, the presidential.
Oh my God. Okay, but aren't you gonna say a few words from Lorraine?
For who?
You said first Lorraine and then the awards.
No, the awards, and then Lorena.
At this time, we want to make a very, very special presentation. These are our presidential awards, and we begin with the Silver Presidential Award. First person, Maria Fernanda Bustos. Silver Award, Ricardo Cabrales. Congratulations, Ms. Maria Fernanda. Great job. Was it a surprise? Silver Presidential Award, Alejandra Diaz. Mija, te hablan, Fernanda. Porque te has sacado buenos grados. Silver Presidential Award, José Treviño. Now, ay, ya se Now, the Gold Presidential Award, Antonia Aguilera. Move a little bit, Jose. Mijo, move a little bit to the front so they can take a picture. Oh, they took a picture? Yeah, guys. Move. No, but move to the front. Move to the front. Gold Presidential Award, Alexia Limon. Gold Presidential Award, Alejandro Ontiveros. And that concludes the presentations of our presidential awards. A round of applause for all these students and their great job. Congratulations, students. Great job. Excellent job. At this time, Ms. Muskis has a few words for the audience. Acá está, no, ok. No, it does. Oh, not in the back, but also
We're going to introduce in a few minutes a closing speaker. You could just bear with us a couple more minutes. I would like to thank Coach Garcia for helping us with the music out there. Please give him a round of applause. Our counselor who's been helping us all day, along with Mrs. Rodriguez, our assistant principal. And your teachers, Mr. Rodriguez, Mr. Villarreal, and Ms. Izquierdo. Our school librarian, Ms. Cáceres, was also helping out, so let's give her a round of applause. At this time, we're going to introduce a very special speaker for us. She was a rebel, and she is a scholarship recipient of the Gates Millennium Scholar, and Loreli Limon. Would please welcome her. Loreli won her scholarship, and she is able to attend, I believe, UT Austin. And the college has been paid for her through this scholarship by her keeping her grades up. So let's give her a big round of applause. Thank you, ma'am. You're going to have to really speak louder.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Loreli Limon, and I am a current senior at Eagle Pass High School. I am honored to say that this year I was the coach for the Robert E. Lee Started Dance team, and I am even more honored to say that I am a former Robert E. Lee Rebel. So to start off, I would like to say that I am here today, and I think I'm experiencing a sort of deja vu. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's basically the term you use when you describe something that you feel is happening again, and who doesn't it happen to? You know, sometimes you're there and you see someone or you see a place and you think, oh my gosh, this has already happened, you know? And as I'm standing here today, I say I'm experiencing a deja vu because the last time I was at a 6th grade Robert E. Lee graduation, I remember wearing black shoes and a flared dress. And my height was 5'2". So now 6 years later, I'm here, and again, I'm wearing black shoes, a flared dress, and my height is still 5'2". So my point is, it may seem like not a lot of things have changed, but in reality, a lot of things have. So I would like to share a little story about my life. It's a little funny. So my second grade year, I decided to try out for the cheerleading team at my elementary, which was Robert E. Lee, and sadly, I did not make the team. Then again, my 5th grade year, I decided I wanted to try out for the volleyball team, and again, I did not make the team. Then my 7th grade year, again, I decided, you know what, let me try out for the volleyball team and the dance team. And sadly, for both times, again, I did not make the team. So imagine me trying out for a bunch of things and I would never make the team. And to be honest, I was a little discouraged and very sad because every time I wanted to try out for something, I had the mentality that I was already not going to be on the team. But then I changed something about myself. I changed the way I thought. So again, my 8th grade year, I decided to try out again for the dance team. And what I told myself was, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna smile. And I hope through my smile, the judges see that, this girl really wants a spot on this team. And so I did. And my 8th grade year, I ended up being the dance team captain. So it worked. I believed in myself and I put on a smile and it worked. And not just that time, I was chosen for the high school dance team 4 years in a row after that. And my 3rd year, I did have the honor to be one of the captains again. So I'm saying this because, to be honest, when all of this happened, when I started believing in myself, I felt awesome, and not only because I had accomplished something, but because I was from Robert E. Lee, and according to my experience, we were always the underdogs. And let me tell you that being an underdog is a great thing, and it's only because you get to prove people wrong. Next week, I will be graduating from Eagle Pass High School at the top of my class. And I had the privilege to receive the Gates Millennium Scholarship, which is for a full ride, all expenses paid. And can you believe that? The underdog, the girl who couldn't make a team to save her life. There was thousands of people that applied for this scholarship, and I was chosen as a recipient because I believe that just like my dance tryouts, that if I could convince them, if I could convince the Gates Millennium Foundation how much I wanted this, that they would give it to me. And honestly, receiving the scholarship beat any team in history. But my point here is, you can fail countless times, and you will believe that you will always fail. But it just takes a little faith in yourself to make a change. And I say this because you all are 6th grade graduates, and you're about to embark on a journey, and you might have failures, but I'm here to tell you that whatever failures you may have, you can use those to make a change in your life, to become successful, and it just takes a little bit of faith. Right now, I am at the top 5% of my class. I was ranked number 5, and this year, I was the only student from Robert E. Lee to be top 5 at EPHS. I look around, I look at you 6th grade graduates, and I leave it in your hands to make that number bigger. But I also want you to remember, before you leave and accomplish what I know you all can do, I want you to look around and look at your teachers, who were also mine, and remember that you have to thank them, because while I'm telling you to believe in yourself, to change your life around, there's these people, your teachers and your parents, everybody who is here, they already believed in you, and they believed in you this whole time. I know you guys will do great, and I hope God blesses you guys wherever you go. And to close off, I would like to say once again, congratulations to all our graduates. God bless you all, and go Rebels. Thank you.
I was telling her we're so excited to have her as our speaker because she was also our dance sponsor, and our Rebel Starlets were the first ones to get the High Point Championship in Eagle Pass, so let's give them a big round of applause. Another one of our sponsors counselors was our vice principal, Ms. Veronica Rodriguez, so let's give her a round of applause.
I would like to take a moment to thank a few people. I would like to thank Ms. Mari Carmen Rangel for putting together this event. What a beautiful event it was, so let's give her a big round of applause. Our teachers, Mr. Rodriguez, Mr. Villarreal, Ms. Izquierdo, you did an excellent job this year. Give them a big round of applause. Thank you to our mayor, Ramsey English Cantu. His words are a true inspiration, and thank you for being a part of our Rebel community. So let's give the mayor a big round of applause. Thank you to our staff for also helping our students. It takes so many to help our students to be successful. So give all of our Robert E. Lee staff members a big round of applause. We would like to wish our former Rebel, Loreli Limon, the best of luck as she continues her journey into college. So let's give her a big round of applause too. Thank you, Loreli, for being an inspiration to many of us, and lots of us are going to be following in your footsteps. I would like to take the time to once again congratulate the 6th grade students. It has been a pleasure to work with you, to be a part of your journey, and I want you to continue your journey. We all want to see all of you to become very successful in the next part of your chapter. We would like to wish all of you the best of luck. Do your best and be your best. Always remember that once a rebel, you are always a rebel. Felicidades, padres de familia. Fue un placer de trabajar con ustedes, a servir a sus hijos y ser parte de un momento muy bonito con ustedes. Once again, congratulations to the 6th graders, class of 2016. Big round of applause to our 6th graders. Congratulations, felicidades.